If you're a Teen Mom fan, then you probably know that the life of Ryan Edwards has been one great big hot mess for a while now. For the past couple of seasons now, Ryan has seemed to be high on something during his segments, and now we know that's because he was high. While we don't know exactly what drugs he's been taking, we know that he developed a very serious problem, serious enough that Mackie Bookout was afraid he'd die from his addiction. We also know that the drugs seem to severely impact any and all decision-making skills he may have had. Why else would he agree to marry his fiancée, Mackenzie Standifer, right before he left for rehab? They had a big wedding all booked for November, but for some reason, they thought it was a good idea to just go ahead and get hitched before shipping Ryan off to work on his drug problem. And, as we see in this sneak peek for tomorrow's Teen Mom OG season finale, it was not a good idea at all. We've discussed the details of this wedding already, but to actually see it, well, it sure is something. For one, the wedding venue seems to be in a parking lot down by the river. Mackenzie is dressed in a formal wedding dress while Ryan wears a nice blue shirt and some khakis. The only guests were Ryan's parents and his dog. Neither Bentley, Ryan's son, or Mackenzie's son were there for the ceremony. And when Ryan's father, Larry, asked them how they were going to tell Bentley about the wedding, Mackenzie quickly replied with "We're not." "Sorry? I don't think we're going to, Dad," Ryan adds. "If he does find out, we're gonna sit him down." Bentley is definitely old enough to understand how weddings work and to be hurt that he wasn't included, and also this wedding was filmed for national television. Do they really think he's not going to find out? Ryan's mother, Chen, sobs onto her husband's shoulder just before the vows are exchanged, which seems like a good omen. "Mama, it don't matter if there's 100 people or 2 people, it just matters as long as we love each other," Ryan says in an attempt to comfort her. He adds that it's best for Bentley, but again, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. As Mackenzie stands on, looking pretty unconcerned about her soon-to-be mother-in-law, Chen points out that the most important people aren't here. Ryan tells her that they will be, which we're assuming means that everyone will be at the big wedding in November, so it's fine to have this parking lot affair now. After he's done comforting his mother, he kisses her on the lips twice, which, okay. The pastor arrives next, and introduces himself to everyone, then instructs Ryan and Mackenzie to hold hands like you like each other. During the vows, it kind of looks like Ryan is nodding off behind his sunglasses, and kids play in the background. Not Ryan or Mackenzie's kids, just some random kids that happened to be there in the parking lot at the same time as the wedding. It's all very, very strange. And it still doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't they just wait until November, when everything would be planned and ready and Ryan would have a chance at being sober? Is Mackenzie pregnant? Did Ryan need her insurance for rehab? Why is this even happening?